To brush up on. To refresh or improve someone's knowledge or skill in a particular area. Examples.
When is her birthday? What grade did her and Caroline meet? Where did she kiss Stefan for the first time?
Okay. I get your point. I'm gonna have to brush up on a few fun facts.
To rip off. To tear something violently or roughly. To steal something or to cheat someone, especially financially. Informal. Examples.
And you're thinking this is acceptable.
It's the cost of business.
You think Tuco had breakage? I guess it's true, he did. He broke bones. He broke the skull of anybody who tried to rip him off.
To turn on. To make a piece of equipment start working by moving a switch or pressing a button. To make someone feel angry, irritated, or annoyed. To make someone feel sexually excited. To stand down. To stop pursuing or fighting. To relax after being ready or alert. Examples.
I'm sorry that I'm trying to defend a beautiful work of art.
Thank you, Leslie.
Stand down, Jerry. This isn't your fight.
You've left me no choice. I've convened a meeting of the Public Arts Commission, and we will abide by their decision.
Give me that walkie-talkie now.
Those are my people in there. You are not going to give that order.
Stand down.
No.
Stand down or I'm gonna make you.
Hey! You turd! Get off the roof to help me!
To cut out. To remove something from what surrounds it by cutting. To remove something completely from a particular situation. Used for telling someone to stop doing something that you don't like. Examples.
No, Dad, I don't think they cut me out of the show because I was too pretty. No, I don't need you to come out and kick Mark Harmon's ass.
I hope you cleaned your hair out of the drain.
I hope you clean your hair out of the drain.
Shut up!
Shut up!
Cut it out!
Me. I've never wanted you more.
To hit on someone. To show romantic or sexual interest in someone. To flirt. Examples.
See the blonde over there? I can hit on her and you can't.
So go hit on her.
She's not my type.
Hi, I couldn't help but notice, but that's an unusual necklace.
You already hit on me an hour ago.
Right, so that's a firm no.
To go on. To happen. To take place. To continue happening or doing something as before. To start talking again after a pause or interruption. Used when encouraging someone to do something. Examples.
Joey, what's going on?
Okay, listen. You gotta promise you'll never, ever tell Ross that I told you.
About what?
He's planning your birthday party.
There's gonna be rumors about this. There's no way to stop it. And when they ask me what I saw, I can be very generous or very stingy.
Go on.
I can make you a legend.
Rach, wait, I can cancel.
Please, no, go. I'll be fine. Ross, are you okay? I mean, do you want me to stay?
That'd be good.
Really?
No, go on. It's Paul the wine guy.
Forget it, Rachel. We're both so proud of how well you're doing. I'm not going to let you blow it. In fact, if I catch you with a cigarette, you're fired. So go on, get out of here. Go on. I don't want you breathing this stuff. Go on.
Right.
To take up. To begin to do something. To start doing something regularly, as a habit, job, or interest. To fill a particular amount of time or space. Examples.
You could use that time to take up a hobby. I read recently about a fella in Kansas with an enormous ball of twine.
Look at this clown. Just because he got a bigger boat, he thinks he can take up the whole river. Who names their boat Coast Guard, anyway?
That is the Coast Guard.
What are they doing out here? Coast is all the way over there.
All right, Danny Arshak, 9th grade. Oh, come on, Rachel, you know the bottle was totally pointing at me.
Only because you took up half the circle.
To strike out. To be unsuccessful. Informal. To begin a new and independent activity. Examples.
Every Halloween, I bring a spare costume in case I strike out with the hottest girl at the party. That way I have a second chance to make a first impression.
I will give you 48 hours.
Yes!
That's 2 days to find Emmett Otterton.
Okay.
But you strike out, you resign.
I recently left my real estate partners to strike out on my own.
The first day of a new queen's reign. Nervous subjects twitter and tweet. Will she continue where the old queen left off? Or strike out on her own?
To tear down. To destroy or remove a structure or part of a structure. To wreck or demolish something completely. Examples.
What's the Arcadian? Oh, it's just this beautiful old building that Professor Mosby wants to tear down.
What? No, Professor Mosby loves old buildings. He wouldn't do that.
Remember how you told me that your grandmother put up that wall to make that into 2 bedrooms? Yeah. And remember how you always said you were afraid that the landlord would find out and then tear it down? Yeah. Do you really not know where I'm going with this? It left! It's one huge room!
To get away. To leave or escape from a person or place. Often when it is difficult to do it. Examples.
I know, and I'm just getting out of a marriage. I mean, talk about meant to be.
Right. But I just think this is happening too soon.
Oh, too soon, too schmoon. Face it, honey, I am not letting you get away this time.
Welcome to my fortress of solitude. This is where I go to get away from all my other solitude.
To come through. To succeed in a difficult situation or making progress after a difficult or dangerous experience. To go or travel through a particular place or area. To perform or act as expected. Examples.
Well, the doctor says he's going to be fine. He's just sleeping now.
So, you feel like a dad yet?
No. Why?
Hey, come on, you came through. You did what you had to do. That's very dad.
And Bradley came through like a superstar. I mean, for someone who has 0 anchor experience, she did great.
Excuse me? Hot girl coming through?
That was messed up what you did.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Who does something like that? Who promises that to a bunch of kids and then just doesn't come through like that?
To put off. To delay or move an activity to a later time, especially because you don't want or cannot do it right now. Examples.
It is your first time with her, and you know, if the first time doesn't go well, well then that's pretty darn hard to recover from.
Okay, now I'm nervous.
Maybe you should put it off.
No, I don't want to put it off.
Hey.
Hey.
Hi. We're really glad you decided to meet our guy. Oh, gonna like him so much. So, when do you want to meet him?
I don't know. I know that I don't work late tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night is good. But you know what? Why put off something until tomorrow that you can do right now? Eldad, come here.
To move over. To change your position in order to make space for someone else. Examples.
I'm gonna be a ring bearer.
You don't think your dad will make you best man?
Oh, I just assumed he'd ask Jake.
Move over, please. I do have a wedding to plan.
Chuck Stone smiled and lit a cigarette, as if he had all the time in the world, when in fact, the world was about to end.
Holy crap, what happens next?
Move over, I'll type.
To give out. To give something to several people. If something such as a machine, or a part of your body, or a drug gives out, it stops working. To give some information that you should keep in secret. Examples.
Oh, can I give out the candy? I really want to be with the kids right now. You know, ever since I got pregnant, I have the strongest maternal instincts. Just a minute!
Charles, you're in a wheelchair. Yep. My back gave out when I was dyeing my pubes.
You know, I almost died in a fire in Des Moines, but I stayed put. FYI, that's when the Imodium gave out.
Password? For security purposes. You know, it's completely slipped my mind. It's the name of her childhood pet. Mittens? Sorry, sir. Marmaduke. Old Yeller. I cannot give out any information without the password.
To break down. To stop working, or stop working in a successful way. To be unable to control your feelings, and do something you shouldn't do. Examples.
Yeah, and we'd go check it out, but you took away our keys.
Well, do something. Get in there.
I guess I could break down your door.
Yeah, do that.
And you won't blame us for any damage?
No.
Who's that?
I ordered Chinese food. What are the chances? 1 billion Chinese people, and they said Mike.
What are you doing here?
Phoebe called me.
Phoebe! I'm sorry, I broke down. I wanted to see him.
I finally broke down and bought myself a plasma TV. Check it out. I want to show you something. A lot of people in the room. You need more space. Voila, right into the wall. Wow.
To make out. To kiss with passion. Often involves what can be described as French kissing. To write something such as a bill or check. Examples.
Whoa, 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 what's going on? You and I just made out. You and I are making out?
Well, not anymore.
But we don't do that.
I know, I just thought it would be fun.
Sure you want to do this? Give up your half of the 3D printer?
Yes. And can you please make that out to Bernadette? I was taken off the joint account until I learned the value of money.
So I'm gonna send 72 long-stemmed red roses to her parents' house, one for each day that I've known and loved her. That ought to get her talking to me again.
Oh, Ross, when you make out the card, be sure to make it out to Emily.
To think over. To consider an idea or plan carefully before making a decision. Examples.
Is there any room in this pocket for a little spare change?
Give us a little time to think it over.
Totally, man. Just think about it. Take your time and let me know.
Bye.
See ya.
I hope you take the job. Change happens one person at a time.
Again, think it over.
To bag on. To judge or criticize someone. To insult for fun. Examples.
You're thinking of 28 Days Later. 28 Days is where Sandra Bullock goes to rehab and puts the audience into an undead state.
Hey, don't bag on Sandra Bullock. You think it makes you look cultured, but you just come off as bitter.
We didn't even need Sheldon.
Let's not forget your idea was based on my theory.
Hey, we're bagging on Sheldon here. Focus.
To get away with. To succeed in avoiding punishment for something. To manage to do something without any bad results. Examples.
I'm kidding, of course. Another hole-in-one, boss.
Oh, wow, he must be really good looking.
Why would you say that?
Well, because only good looking people can get away with saying things like that.
He left work in the middle of the day to do a personal errand and left you in charge when you've been working here for 2 days. That's not right.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Joe, you can't let him get away with that.
No.
Quitting is for losers. Except Oprah can get away with it. And maybe Nate and Serena.
In fact, I'm going to kiss you now.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I can't get away with stuff like that. It sounded sexy in my head, so I...
To look after. To take care of someone or something, and do what is necessary to keep them healthy, safe, or in good condition. To be responsible for something. Examples.
Hey, I'm sorry to do this to you again, but is there any way you can look after Ben for a little bit? I've got this meeting at school, and he asked for his fun Aunt Rachel.
We grew up together. We used to hang out there every day after school.
That's right, because there was no one to look after us, because our moms both worked and...
To sneak around. To do something without someone's knowledge. To be dating with some amount of secrecy. To move around someplace in a quiet manner. Examples.
Look at us, sneaking around in the middle of the night like a couple of cat burglars.
I think we're more like ninjas.
I don't want to be a ninja, I want to be a cat burglar.
Fine, I'll be a ninja, you be a cat burglar.
No, we both have to be the same thing.
Please come to the movie with us. I mean, you owe me.
We owe you?
That's right. I helped you guys out a lot in the start of your relationship. I helped you sneak around for like 6 months. I looked like an idiot. And I was humiliated, and I only made $200.
We didn't give you any money.
To speak up. To speak more loudly so that people can hear you. To say something to protest about something, or defend a person. Examples.
Listen, I was thinking about...
Listen, can you guys speak up? It's harder for us to hear you when you lower your voice.
She's still gonna have to go through a very public trial where they drag her name through the mud. Even if she wins, she still loses. It's 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
Yeah, but when one person comes forward, it inspires others to speak up. And that's a hell of a lot better than taking a deal that lets sexual predators walk free.
You know that we care about you.
And it's because we care about you that we've decided we have to speak up.
You're hurting the people around you, sweetie.
To go out. To leave your house and go somewhere, especially to do something enjoyable. For example, to go to a party, a bar, the cinema. To have a romantic relationship with someone and spend a lot of time with them. Examples.
We just thought you might want to go out and have a good time. Maybe go dancing?
Oh, gee, thanks, but I'm not really in the mood.
I want to go out and meet a woman.
So go.
Well, I need a wingman. I don't want to come off like a lonely loser.
I think I'm gonna run to the ladies' room.
Okay.
I'll join you.
I'll get her.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So, well, this is awkward.
Yeah?
Well, you know, because Rachel and I used to go out.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You're going out on a date with the noisy guy upstairs?
Well, he's very charming.
I know he's too charming, but if you two start going out, then it's just gonna make it so much harder for me to hate him.
Well, you're just going to have to try.
To give up. To stop trying to do something before you have finished. Usually because it is too difficult for you. To stop doing or to stop having something. To allow someone to have something that was yours. Examples.
So wait, you're just gonna give up?
No, I'm not giving up. No, I never give up. I am clearly too evolved for driving.
You know where I work.
I do?
The movie theater. Used to come in all the time.
You still work at the multiplex?
Well, I could give up that job.
Nick's season opener tonight. I thought maybe you guys would come over and watch it.
I don't know, Ross. Not if you're gonna talk about how you gave up a career in basketball to become a paleontologist.
I did give up a career in basketball to become a paleontologist.
I only wish that I had someone there who had given up babies that could have told me how terrible it is to give up babies.
I think it's time to give up the bag.
I don't want to give up the bag. I don't have to give up the bag, do I, Rach? You think I should give up the bag?
Hold on. Used to tell someone to wait for a short time. used to say that you are confused or surprised by something that you have just heard or read. Examples.
Hold on, I'll walk down with you. Oh, well, that's not necessary. You can go first. Or we could go together. I can't think of a reason why not. Let's go. Hold on. Nope, no reason.
God's sake, Joey, really.
Hold on, you knew?
Of course I knew. What do you think? It says right here on the hammer, whoever holds this hammer, if he be worthy, shall possess the power of Thor.
Hold on, who decides who's worthy? Does the hammer decide? Yes.
To go by. To move past, in space or time. To pass by, without being acted upon. To use a particular name for yourself, that is not your real name. To be known by a certain name. Examples.
And that's great for you guys. But we want a lawn and a swing set.
And a street where our kids can ride their bikes and maybe an ice cream truck can go by.
So you want to buy a house in the 50s?
We've been trying, and still nothing's happened. I'm just worried we can't have children.
And how long have you been trying?
6 days.
Aye.
But then months went by and still nothing happened.
Detective Rosa Diaz, meet my new partner, Jack Donger.
Please, I go by Jackie. Jackie Donger.
We'll have them check the registry for anyone named Victoria. Or maybe she goes by Vicky or Tori.
Or Ictor. Probably doesn't go by Ictor.
To blow up. If something blows up, it explodes. To suddenly become very angry, or to lose self-control. To become very popular, often suddenly. Examples.
In 1969, the astronauts on Apollo 11 positioned reflectors on the surface of the moon, and we're going to shoot a laser off one of them and let the light bounce back into this photomultiplier.
Oh, that's very cool.
One question. How can you be sure it won't blow up?
The laser?
The moon.
Okay, how do you want to play this? Do you want to pretend like nothing's bothering you and blow up later, or do you just want to be a maniac right now?
My fashion blog is blowing up. I started doing these live video chats, and now I have over 50,000 subscribers. Oh, plus, my hair has never looked better.
To straighten out. To resolve, clarify, some confusion or misunderstanding. To deal with a problem or a confused situation. To make something organized. To bring order to something that is disorderly. Examples.
So your dad dropped by. He's a pleasant man.
Okay, I promise I will straighten this out with him tomorrow, in person.
And I don't care if I take a bullet. We're going to call them. We're going to put them on speakerphone right now. And we are going to straighten this out.
I'm ready.
You sure?
Uh-huh.
Okay, let me just straighten out your helmet there.
Thanks, Daddy.
No, one daddy, two mummies.
To come from. To have a specified origin or source. To have something as an origin. To be the result of something. To belong to a particular type of family, social group, etc. Examples.
We know that Newton was a really smart cookie. Oh, is that where Fig Newtons come from?
No, Fig Newtons are named after a small town in Massachusetts.
Oh, hold on a second, Joe. Where did Dutch people come from?
Well, the Pennsylvania Dutch come from Pennsylvania.
To knock down. To bring to the ground with a blow or other forceful action. To destroy and remove a building, wall, or other structure. Examples.
Come on, big girl. Let's knock these little pins down.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Son, people can see you.
Okay, well, the super's not home. But hey, you know what? My mother's going to be here in a minute, and she has the key.
I can't wait that long. You have to do something. Knock that door down.
I would, but I bruise like a peach.
You know, why do we even have this wall? We're supposed to be uniting the two towns, and this literally divides them. We should just knock it down.
On it, boss.
Ah! Oh, the Kool-Aid guy makes it look so easy.
To walk around. To walk with no particular goal. To walk randomly. To dress or behave in public in a particular way, especially when this makes you look or seem silly. Examples.
I went to a bar, and then I just walked around for a while.
You walked around all night in the city by yourself.
Oh my God, Lily's little hat that we bought her at the airport in Vietnam. Remember how cute she looked in that?
Remember how I used to wear it and walk around and act like I had a giant head?
That was good acting.
Do you remember how upset I was when they replaced Edward Norton as the Hulk?
Yes, you walked around for a week saying, Sheldon unhappy with casting choice.
To weird out. To make someone feel uncomfortable, afraid, or strange. Examples.
You nervous?
Come on, Alex, you can do it!
Why are you ignoring me?
All right, on your mark.
Look, I didn't mean to weird you out yesterday.
Stop it. I'm not falling for these little mind games.
Get set.
It's not a game. It's how I feel.
I said enough, Sanjay.
Hey, Barney, we've got to talk. Quinn just asked me to be one of her bridesmaids. Isn't she even a little weirded out that you and I used to date?
Quinn doesn't have a jealous bone in her body. She rolls with the punches. She
doesn't have a clue.
No, she does not.
To break up. If two people break up, they end their relationship. If a meeting or other event breaks up, or if you break it up, it ends and people leave. To stop a fight. Examples.
Are you gonna break up with me if I get fat again?
What?
What? You broke up with Julie Graff. How much weight could she have gained?
145 pounds.
Hey, I hate to break up the party, but Amy says I'm tired and have to go to bed.
It was nice seeing everybody. Thank you for dinner. Sure.
Pleasure.
Hey, Michael. So do you think Jim will try to break up the wedding?
You know what, Kevin? Jim is a friend of mine, so the only people that this crush really concerns is Jim and Pam.
What are you doing? I know you're stupid enough to break it up.
To pull off. To be able to perform or complete something. To succeed in doing something difficult or unexpected. Examples.
Okay, for now, temporarily, you can call me Clint.
No way are you cool enough to pull off Clint.
Okay, so what name am I cool enough to pull off?
Jean.
I'm gonna get some more coffee to go. Do you want anything, baby doll?
I'm fine, thanks.
Yeah, see, I can't pull off baby doll, can I?
No, I think we learned that from the Sugar Lips incident.
It appears that Penny secretly wants you in her life in a very intimate and carnal fashion.
You really think so?
Of course not. Even in my sleep-deprived state, I've managed to pull off another one of my classic pranks.
To buckle up. To prepare for what is about to happen, such as danger, excitement, trouble, etc. To fasten seatbelt in a vehicle or aircraft. Examples.
Bothers me a little bit that you're just a tiny bit loud.
Loud?
Not all the time, only when when you talk.
So I embarrass you?
Gloria.
What? Am I being too loud again?
All right, buckle up.
I'm gonna go and try to do the laundry, and I'm gonna do it very quietly so I don't bother you. Maybe Manny can help me.
Which pedal's the gas?
Trick question.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Middle, left, right? I never learned how to drive. I grew up in the city. I never had a chance.
Well, guess what? You're getting your chance because I'm gonna teach you. Barney Stinson, buckle up.
To drop by. To come to see someone, usually briefly and without a specific invitation. Examples.
Hey, Mike. Sorry to just drop by like this. Can I come in?
Sure.
Who are you?
I'm Ross, Phoebe's friend from the coffee house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really need to talk to you about something.
Okay.
My old boss, Ed Truck, has died.
Oh, Michael, that's such terrible news. You must feel so sad.
Yes, I am. It's very sad. Because he was my boss. Well, I'll be in my office, in case anybody wants to drop by. Cheer me up.
To dish out. To criticize or punish other people. To say things to people without thinking about them carefully. Examples.
They've been acting like kids, so I'm gonna treat them like kids.
Ooh, Daddy's gonna dish out some daddy discipline.
You know, I mean, think about it. Single white male, divorced 3 times, 2 illegitimate children.
That's funny. So do you think you'll ever work again?
What are you doing? You know I can only dish it out.
To stick up for. To speak in support of a person, an idea, belief, or plan. Especially when no one else will. Examples.
No, they're firing me? No, but didn't you tell them how good I am?
Well, you know, I tried to. I was like, man, she good.
You didn't stick up for me, Winston?
Well, I tried.
I'm calling Ellie.
Hey, it wouldn't kill you to be nice to Dylan.
It might. What, honey? I don't know why you always stick up for him. Haley can do so much better.
Because I know what it's like to fall for a girl whose dad thinks I'm not good enough.
To turn in. To give something to the person who has officially asked for it. To go to bed at night. To tell the police about someone because they have committed a crime. Examples.
Excuse me, Angela. Michael asked me to turn in these receipts for these gift basket items.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, I'm going to make some warm milk and then turn in. I trust if you two are planning on engaging in amorous activities, you'll keep the decibel level to a minimum.
Of course.
Thank you.
I was just thinking we should probably turn into...
It was my credit card you were using. That I was not expecting. Look, I want you to know it wasn't me who turned you in.
Oh.
To slip away. If a period of time slips away, it passes quickly. To no longer be available. Often about an opportunity. To leave without being noticed. To leave secretly. Examples.
And the older I get, I keep thinking that he was the one. And I let him slip away.
Is there mayo in this?
No, you're good. So I was thinking that maybe we could go slip away.
That park is my dream. I'm not gonna let it slip away. Who cares if Grizzle and Ron have more money? I have the most valuable currency in America. A blind, stubborn belief that what I am doing is 100% right.
To wash up. To wash your hands, especially before a meal. To wash plates, cups, spoons, after a meal. Examples.
Now, why don't you go wash up and we'll call you when dinner's ready.
All right, everybody, this turkey is ready.
Where can I wash up?
Here. Let me show you. Okay, the towels are hanging next to the sink, and you can use the fancy soap.
Thank you.
To lash out. To criticize someone or something angrily. To try to hit or attack someone suddenly and violently. Examples.
And Andy is the manager, not Nellie.
Stop protecting me. I'm a man. I can protect myself. This is misdirected anger, and I'm sorry. I don't mean to lash out at you. There's a lot coming up right now, all at once.
Look, if I learned one thing from my parents, it's this. The key to a good marriage is keeping your emotions bottled up until they finally explode and you have to lash out physically.
You mean beat each other up?
I mean beat yourself up.
To sink in. If an unpleasant or surprising fact or idea sinks in, you gradually start to understand it or realize the effect it will have on you. To be absorbed, of liquid. Examples.
A conversation about the Transformers might actually be about someone in this room. I'm gonna pause to let that sink in.
We're not even the best community college in our community. Let that sink in. All because you don't know how to run a school.
To play along. To pretend to agree with someone, especially in order to get what you want, or avoid annoying them. To pretend to cooperate with someone. Examples.
Hey, Phoebe, can I talk to you over here for a second?
Yeah.
Subtle, guys. What? I know you're planning my surprise bridal shower. Okay, well, don't ruin it. Just play along at least.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Shooting at a target?
With what?
An arrow.
Really? I didn't see you draw one from your quiver. It was uncalled for, but I'll play along. Ow.
To get ahead. To be more successful, or to progress more quickly than other people. To achieve success, often in your work or in society. Examples.
You're not gonna believe this. Mitzi got the listing.
Oh, no, honey, that's awful.
She cheated, she lied, and she won. Kids, gather around.
Again, we are gathered.
You wanna get ahead? Don't play by the rules. Turns out nice guys finish last in this cold, dog-eat-dog world.
All right, we gotta get rid of all this junk food. Get fit, America.
Yeah, we noticed early on Andy really appreciates enthusiasm. So we decided the best way to get ahead here is to be his cheerleaders.
To run out. To use all of something and not have any more left. If an agreement or a document runs out, it becomes no longer valid. Examples.
You've been betting on us? Like we're a couple of hobos fighting over a sandwich in some psycho preppy kid's backyard?
No, this is just what happens in marriage. You get bored, you run out of things to do.
We were making models.
So he's using his money to attract a mate. Is that any different than me using my intelligence to attract Amy? Or Leonard using his power of groveling to get Penny?
It's totally different. Bert's money might run out, but I can beg until the end of time.
Hop in. To jump into something. To get into something, usually in some vehicle. Examples.
I can't believe you bought this. So can I have a ride, Stat?
Hop in.
Hey, Phoebe here with the cab yet? Yeah, she brought the invisible cab. Hop in.
To cut back. To spend less, do less, or use less of something. Examples.
You know what? I think we're making too big a deal out of this. Okay, so we pay our bills a little late this month, and maybe next month we cut back on a few things, and maybe we start eating out of Joey's refrigerator for a change.
Rachel, didn't you just like that? Yeah, but you know what? I'm really, really trying to cut back, you know?
To think through. To carefully consider the possible results or consequences of doing something. Examples.
Just think, this time tomorrow we'll be in Geneva, Switzerland for our first Valentine's Day.
I know. I went shopping today and bought special undies for the occasion.
Thermal? Because it's going to be cold.
Think it through, Leonard.
I'm not messing around, Theodore. I've got a lot of money riding on this game. If I don't handcuff myself to this radiator, I'll check the score. Please take the key.
Fine. But only because you didn't think through a bathroom plan, and I think that's funny.
Are you just here to brush up on Miriam's views on evolution?
You already hit on me an hour ago.
You know what? Why put off something till tomorrow that you could do right now? All right, I'll just sneak around for like 6 months.
Oh, I'm not giving up. Oh, I never give up.